Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Ty Misery. You watching my channel Mr. 14, and I'm here doing the review of Ambitions Season 1 Episode 4. This was another good episode, and the twist at the end, I was like, I was not here for it. But before I start, please, if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you think about it. Tell me you like my videos. Hit the like button. If also you want to subscribe, hit the red subscribe button and also hit that red notification bell so you'll be notified for all my videos. So far in my lineup, I have like 8 or 9 episodes of during the week. So get to it. I do Pose, I do Ambition, I do Real Housewives of Potomac, I do Southern Charm New Orleans, Southern Charm, Queen Sugar, to happen to hold and y'all to fix my life. So yeah, get into it, y'all. All right, let's do it. All right. So I'm gonna try and break it down like a character, like I did before, cause easier. So I'm gonna start with Amara, cause that's how we open up with. Amara was riding the hell out of somebody. So I said, oh yeah, you and Titus getting freaky deaky, Amara. Every time we see y'all getting love and making. That's how it is. Get a sexual feeling. But it didn't show the person who she was freaking with. I said, oh, she having a dream. So she up here riding and riding and riding. It was nice in the music. And then all of a sudden, she said, Damien. I said, Damien? I said, bitch, you cheating. But I would say that's a freaking dream. Again, that was a dream. A said, you know, you missed me. So she just woke up. Woke up from the dream. And now, mind you, right? So she got up. Titus was not in the bed with her, because normally Titus and her sleep in the bed together, and they was good. So maybe we was doing something. Titus' phone ringing. Get a text from SC, Stephanie Carlisle, at 2:04 in the morning. I said, damn, Stephanie. Amara told you, don't be texting her man and freaking 2 something in the morning, bitch. Like, really. So she went downstairs to see where Titus at. Titus said, you hear some freaking sound going on. I said, oh no, I hope Titus is not cheating. And then all of a sudden, you see Stephanie riding Titus. I said, what the hell is this riding? Like, everybody riding a cowbird today? What's going on? Riding. And she said, I always tell you, you couldn't do it like I do. You always took the best of it, what I had, and everything. So, Ryder, he said, oh yeah, you can't know how to compare to this. I said, oh, Titus, you freaking bastard. But then all of a sudden, she was saying, no, get off, and ran after Stephanie, get off. And then all of a sudden, you see on the bed, get off, get off, get off. And Titus was next to her. He woke her up. He said, you had a bad dream. So she had a dream within a dream. I said, oh shit, this lady. She's going through it. All right, so later on, Amara went to sit down with Rondell and everything because she wanted to get some information. So basically, she said, let's get fish information from Rondell. So she's taking it in. She said, oh, this food is good, girl. Oh, I like this. I love it. All that stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, freaking Rondell, she was asking stuff like that, as if she was asking something about her brother. And you know, Rondell clocked that. She said, you try to get here buddying up with all this stuff, with this good food and all that stuff, just for you to get information from my brother? Girl, that's not happening, so you better cut that short. It's not happening. So, she said, okay, fine. Whatever, but she said she was about to say something else about the pie and everything. Oh, girl, get my pie, all that stuff. So, this time, this was Stephanie came in. Stephanie came, and she was trying to get Sia, I guess, give him a check or something like that. But Sia changed his mind and said, you know what, due to my kids, and based on my kids, I'm not selling and everything. So she was like, oh, okay. So when she said, you know what, I'm going to come back later again. So, you know, Stephanie not going to take that no for the answer. So she'll come back later again. And maybe we'll be good. We'll be good. And all that stuff. So, walked out. And Rondell hugged her father and said, thank you, thank you. He said, I know, don't think. He said, I know what to do the right thing. I had to do right for the family. And what's right for the family is keeping this restaurant. I said, that's nice. That's good. All right, so then it was her that we would talk about how, Amara mentioned to Rondell. No, not Amara mentioned to Rondell. What was it? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, Marva and Rondell was talking, and Rondell got up the set because you know what? This is about some freaking Greg Peters. She's working with something on Greg Peters to try and get my thing restaurant. Like Greg Peters said, a thug, all that stuff to my place. It's all craziness. So she said, "We'll make freaking Greg a snake," and basically, she she said, just like that snake Greg trying to sell me, I'm not selling all that stuff. And she said, we'll make Greg a snake. She said, oh, how many times you have? And she said, I got enough time you can tell me about the power you were telling me about. She said, oh, okay, good. So to spill it on the beans. So basically, Amara found a connection. So she talked to her boss, I think the person who gave her the case in the beginning, and she was telling me that how Greg Peters is working with the mayor Lancaster. He basically kind of funding the mayor Lancaster and running behind him. So it was best if the well, he said the connection with Stephanie and how Stephanie is trying to get the thing to sell for Greg because Greg is basically behind Mayor Lancaster and basically running for him. So if they get the restaurant sold, then Greg could fund and get him the governor because that's what he's doing. So he in his pocket. So it's best for him to get it. So she was like really realizing that maybe Stephanie is on it because since they husband and wife, they know that Monica says she is involved in some kind of way of this dealing of what's going on. So Marva said she want to take upon herself to go talk to Stephanie about this because she said there's a lot going on. So she went to talk to Stephanie. And you know Stephanie is not here for Marva. Like she don't care for this chick. She don't care for that girl. So she was like, So she said, I came to warn you about Greg Peters. He is nowhere to be trusted. He is not good, and he's dangerous. So you need to step away from him as far as possible. But notice that Stephanie don't really care. She trying to get down that. She trying to break down that restaurant as well, and she working with Greg Peters. So Stephanie don't really fucking care. She said, I mean, give him a warning, but I don't want to see you. Bye. She said, I'm trying to warn you. She said, thank you, but bye. Basically just tell her I don't care. I don't care for information. She don't really care about Greg Peters. She said, thank you. You wasted your time coming here. So if you don't leave, I will kick your ass out. And got her sister, and the sister was saying, she said, no worries, I get it, I go. I said, oh, okay. So that's what Amara, right? So then Amara came home and she saw Titus on the computer. They were basically talking about things. He said, did we make the right decision moving here? He said, yes, we make the right decision. And she said, oh, we came from risk, going, living, doing food and private school and spending money and living a lifestyle. She bought some red bottoms, pumps and everything. And he said, listen, come to the shower. After the shower, I want you to wear that bottle of pumps. Only the pumps? She said, yes, only the pumps. I said, oh, y'all about to get freaky dinky. I love it. All right, so let's get to Titus. So Titus is at the firm because, you know, he working for the Purifoy. And Hunter called Titus in, and he was like, listen, I need to get this thing going. I can't have this loss. So what we need to do is get a judge who will side with us. Because I don't know if y'all know, especially like in law and all this stuff like that, I had learned a lot that in some cases, in some areas, lawyers or attorneys pay judges off to get the ruling to themselves. So, in their side. Because sometimes it's not always about judges, it's about justice. Some crooked ones will do that. Not all saying all the one who does that. But in some scenarios and stuff, judge will get money and bribe just to rule in somebody's favor. If they paid a lot of money, that's how it is. I think I heard of a documentary that a lot of family court does that when it comes to child support payments or like that. A lot of it's so broken and so crazy out there. It's no structure. Is that some cases and some people, whoever has the most money, usually win the cases because they could pay off, pay under the pocket instead of paying on the table just to get the rulings to their favor, so they could get the win, to win for their clients. So sometimes it's pays not to be having that money because if you don't have no money, you could be screwed over unless you get a good justified justice system and judge who's very honorable, who don't pay for that, who pay for that bullshit. It could be equality. So he said, listen, you go get him some money, get him some bribe him all stuff, and get him on his side. Whatever you gonna do, you gotta do that. But Titus said, no, I'm not doing that. I said, I'm not here to bribe anybody. I'm not jeopardizing my job and my integrity and to do stuff like that. I would get Judge Waif to be in a bench to solve this case so he can be in our favor. But I'm going to do it in an honorable, more respectable approach. He said, do whatever you got to do, but make sure he's sitting in our bench for us. So he went to see Judge Waif, or something like that, or the attorney, whoever that person was, to sit in the bench, Judge Waif, and basically talked to him about things, and Judge Waif talked to him here and all that stuff like that. It was cool. So he said, he talked about his reputation and how that he would be fair, and it was not, I like how his approach to different things, so he would be a great person for the things. He said, okay, cool. He got up, he said, I respect you, son. And then started patting him like he was wearing a wire and so he said, he can't be too careful. I said, oh shit. And then he said, oh, okay, I got some dealings to do like that. Tell people for it, if he willing, if he could patch some of the things up in my roof and the holes and stuff like that, patch some of the holes in my life and all that stuff, then I could be sitting in the bench for him. So you know Titus is not having that. He did not feel that at all. So he went back to Hunter and tell Hunter what's going on. He said, I didn't go through with it because that's not my integrity and stuff like that. I did what I need to do, but he didn't buy it. He not going for it unless you do something else. He said, that's why I told you to bribe, and that's why I told you this, you're supposed to do this and stuff like that. And he said, listen, if that's what you want, then you can get somebody else. I could put my resignation paper right now and all that stuff like that because I'm not breaking my code and I'm breaking the integrity for anybody. And he said, oh, calm down, calm down. You passed. So I said, pass? What is this? You tested him? And basically, that's what he was. Hunter said he was testing him. I mean, I'll try to choose to believe that. He was testing him and saying that he had been burned by the past by somebody. It's like, he wasn't like you. I had to trust him and he was snaking and all stuff like that. So I want somebody who could be very truthful, honorable, integrity to handle this case. And you good. So calm down. You be good. You got your job, all that stuff. And you know, Titus felt uneasy about that. So he went home. That's what I talk about the scene on Marvel and Titus. That he was so thinking about the class action suit. That was this the right thing to do? Was this was supposed to be a case that he should do? Maybe that's what he should do. And he questioning it. Later on, Stephanie went to a press conference and announced her little ruling and what she would do. She is pursuing the proof for it and filed a class action suit for $500 million and lawsuit. And Titus saw that and he was saying, listen, no, we do anything wrong. And remember, Titus said the reason why he is doing this case is not because he wanted to make a name for himself or all that stuff. He said his mother was very ill, so like that, and it was because of Lamadol, even though it's an opioid, it helped my mother and she's good now. So I believe that we're working the right benefit. It could help some people, the drug. So he's good for Lamadol, so he don't care about the other stuff like that. So that's why he gonna fight because he said it been helpful to his personal reason why he's doing this. So so he said nah. That's not what happened. That's not true. And that's all I'm going to say. I said, okay, all right. I hear that. All right, so I'm going to leave Bella and Evan later on. All right, so I'm going next to Stephanie. All right, no. You know what? Matter of fact, no. Let me do that. Evan. No. Shit. It was good how I was going to do Evan. It's like that. All right, I'll do Evan and Bella together. And I'll do Stephanie next. Alright, I will do Stephanie. Alright, so Stephanie, in the beginning, like, she met with Damien. Remember last week she left home and told her daughter, Carly, that she was going to meet with somebody at a business meeting. And that's the business meeting she was meeting was Damien. Before I went to that, it was a little scene with Carly and Lori. They was having them little massages together, whatever they was at. And I still don't trust Carly. Not Carly. I still don't trust Lori in some kind of way. I think she's using Carly for some reason. Whatever she want to do, I think she's using the angle and playing her. And I'm just waiting for the shit to hit the fan. Because Stephanie will clock her ass. Watch. I'm hopefully waiting for that. So they did a massage, and then Carly was talking about how horses scares her, but she said that's learning exercises that can help her in her acting. And they said, oh, what can we do? We could do a horseback riding and a light candlelight and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden it was all quiet, and then Lori started massaging her. She said, oh, she said, how will I give you the good massage and give you a happy ending? I said, oh, okay, all right, girl. You gonna give her a happy ending? And Carly was here for it. I said, oh, okay, girl, yeah, I get your freaky deaking going. All right. So that was that. That was a little scene. It was thrown in there, so. It wasn't needed for that, but it was thrown in there. Like, oh, later on, and also another little scene, Rondell was not having it. She did a protest outside in the city streets. It was a public place, so it was good through the protest, and I wasn't going to disturb anybody. So it was a protest then. Then Greg brought a police officer, and the police officer, I got to keep the peace and everything. And they said, come on, sister, you grew up in the neighborhood. She said, yes, and I'm trying to keep the peace like just everything else, like every day. All that stuff, they was all going back, they was going back and forth, back forth. Greg said, arrest this lady. He shoot about the arrest the lady. She said, oh, you going to arrest the mayor's sister like that? She said, hold up. I didn't know you mayor's sister. I said, listen, this is a city public street. The long as they ain't bothering anybody, this is good. They good. They legal. It's fine. So that was that. And then Greg, he said, do you know what you're doing? You messed up the wrong person. I said, good. And I said, this is a public street, and this is what, and you not taking me down. So she said, get out my face before I forget I went to church. I said, ooh, goddamn, go ahead, chick. So he went away. So that was that. That was another scene. All right, so Stephanie met with Damon. And they was talking back and forth, and she was sizing him up and telling him, oh, I would think you'd be a perfect attorney for my firm and all that stuff, and I know your reputation. He said, look at bullshit. Tell me why you really here. She said, okay, let's go. Let's cut it to the chase. She was saying a lot of things. But then she basically said she wants you in her firm, and you'll be great, and stuff like that. Wait, but he said he noticed her record too, and he was so happy to meet with Stephanie because he said, yo, it's not every day that I could get a call for somebody who's so well known and reputation. So I was happy to hear that. But she said, okay, I can't even kill you because I know you and Emma was lovers. He said, oh no, we wasn't lovers, we was colleagues. He said, oh, lie to me and I lie to you. Let's keep it simple. And basically said, no, nothing happened. We was never together, and that was that. And I said, oh, okay. She said, you know, we could do this game. He said, you know what? I came here and I wanted to see you all that stuff, and I got to see you. That was on my bucket list, so let's move on. And she said, oh, what about Lester Harding? And he said, oh. She said, I heard that you just doing some legal stuff, falsify evidence, and siding with the what was it? Yeah, you were planting evidence. You was planting evidence, making a fake report, and siding with the thing to put somebody behind bars, all because you want to get with the person that he was dealing with. And now, since that happening, you put that person behind bars, and then you toss that lady to the side to be with Amara. And now Amara had this little thing going on. So he said, I don't know what you're talking about, all that stuff. She said, go ahead, all right, this is what we're going to do. Your information I got on you, I can expose your ass, and I can get you down, put you down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have you give you some time to think about it. The next day, if you don't come to the senses and help me in my benefit, then I'm closing this and I'm taking your ass down. Because he was denying at first. She said, oh, okay, you can do what you want. But I'm going to let you know, you going to do what I want. And I'm going to expose your ass. So come the next day and all that stuff. I said, okay, go ahead, Stephanie, go ahead. That's when I told you that Stephanie went to the thing, to the place to get him a check. But that was that. So she was upset about that. So later on, Stephanie was supposed to meet with Evan. Evan was doing this little thing with Marvin and trying to get better new electric to the area, and he trying to propose that. And I guess the guy was probably a good person that he could to approve the project and get an approval for. And he had his wife Marilyn there, and she was sitting there, and she was supposed to they were waiting for Stephanie, and like that. So Stephanie came in, and Stephanie was talking, and she couldn't stay for a while because that's when she went to a press conference to talk about that filing with the lawsuit she was going to do. But they left. She said, I would love to catch up with you later, Marilyn. She said, fine, cool. Stephanie's on board with this Better New Electric. She on board with the Better New Electric. But he said, I need to tell you, get your friend to convince him to do this project like that. She said, oh, okay, whatever. What do you want me to do? He said, oh, don't you think you got tricks in the sleeve to convince your friend? She said, okay, whatever. And she told him that, you know what? I am a little bit upset that your sister blocked the freaking thing with Greg, and you know Greg is pissed. So Greg, you know how dangerous it be and everything. So all right, you do what you gotta do, but don't fuck it up for all the rest of us. Everything, cause Stephanie want that thing sold, and Evan is really trying not to bring it out there, but he know that he had Greg under his belt, so he trying to do one kind of way to protect his sister, but also trying to get that governor seat that he wants. So he will see how he moves. But yeah, but Evan really not trying to sell the place. That's what it is. But he also trying to get that thing. So we'll see what's going on with this. But so Stephanie left, and through the meeting, Evan was getting his freaking text. But I'll talk about when I talk about Bella and Evan storyline next. I mean, so Stephanie went. She did that little thing afterwards. Then she went after the conference. She went in the car. She called Nick. He said, you know what? I gave him this time. He went past the deadline. So what you need to do is start leaking that thing. And she said, oh, never mind. He came in the car and sat down. I guess Damien's gonna be on board. I said, oh shit. Oh, I forgot that time when Marla and Titus were about to go to the shower and stuff like that. Damien was outside watching like a freaking stalker. I said, oh Damien, you so creepy ass motherfucker, standing in the window like. I said, oh shit, that's scary. All right. So that was that, and then Stephanie met with Marilyn and was talking for a little bit, and then she was trying to convince Marilyn to try and get the Better News Project thing, and she said, you know what, I'm not here for it. Marvin does his thing, he doesn't interfere with me, so that's that. She said, okay, cool. And they was talking about reminiscing about the past, and Stephanie said, it's like how you always like to choose sides. And she said, oh, no, I'm not choosing the sides. That's how it would be. She said, oh, like you chose a Marvel side in the past. She said, that was in the past, girl. Wouldn't let it be the past. She said, well, if Marvel don't keep coming in my face and start seeing her all the damn time, I would forget about the past. I would say, oh, shit. But she said, oh, hi, Khalil. She said, oh, he's good and everything, but he haven't mentioned Carter lately. So Khalil is Marilyn's son. And she said, oh, well, we got to work harder to get them walking down the aisle so we can have a good wedding. And she said, oh, I know that's right. I said, oh, shit, long as you know. But now something told me that Stephanie is clocked her daughter. But I don't know yet. We'll try to see that. All right, so that was that kind of situation. And Stephanie went to talk to Evan about, basically, Amara. It would say, listen, Rondell and Mara was talking. Mara was there trying to get information of you. She knows about the Greg thing. She is connecting the pieces. So what is this? Was like he said, no, she just questioned some of my people, but they good, they smart, they don't have to worry about it. She said, okay, cool, we got to handle her, all that stuff, because she is too much. And she digging much, she gonna cause trouble. Oh, she said, I really got to handle emotions and plan for that, because they agreeing right now about this Marla girl and see how they're gonna take her down, all that stuff. But I said, oh, okay. But Stephanie did tell Damien, said, listen, I want you to get in her freaking world and rattle their cages real quick. Because he said, you know what, I know why you're calling me here. Because you want me to shake Titus' world. Because I saw that class action student you put on TV. And she said, oh, that's not what about what I'm doing. But why don't you do be in his world so you could be also make her fall in love for you and you can have them all at the end. And that's all I want. I said, oh, okay. So he gonna be down with it. We'll shake her mom's world, because she was riding that dick in the beginning of a dream. She was dreaming about him. So, yes, eventually she's still thinking about him in some way, kind of shape or form. All right. So, here go Evan and Bella's story. All right. Bella's friend, I forgot her name. Latita, whatever, her better friend was giving her the truth. We said, listen, he is not going to leave his wife. He's not going to do this. He is stringing on you along. You know you love him. You got a son together. But move on, girl. You got to be on your own thing. You got to play by your own rules, all that stuff. Do what you got to do. Get him. Because he is not going to step up. He's not going to get what you want. So you playing along. He's digging around on you. He dumped your ass, all that stuff. So, girl, move on and be you. Stick on for yourself. So Bella said, all right, whatever. He said, play by your own rules. You never play by other people. So she took her friend's words to heart. And said, you know what? She said, I love him, but you know how to do it. She said, I love him, and this, and he cared for me, and been for me for years. We got a son together. She said, yeah, everything's a little cool and dandy, but you still got to be on you. You got to think for yourself. Look out for yourself. So Bella texts him, all that stuff, and he was texting the meeting he had with the Marvin. He was knowing the thing until he saw the recent text. She said, call me or talk to me or else. It was a picture or a video that she said. I think it was a picture one because she did the video as well. And of him. And so he was looking at that. He pissed. So he met her behind the car in back alley. She said, really? This is where we meeting behind the back alley like some freaking bum ass bitch? And he said, listen, whatever, calm down, all that stuff. So they talking. She said, they were going back and forth. He was back and forth. So, you took these pictures? She said, yeah, when you took these pictures, the night in the gala. How many of you? She said, I got a couple. And I was saying, and she said, what do you want me? Because, like, I'm him here and you messing with me and I like this, I need this, all craziness. And he said, oh, I was trying to break up. She said, you break up with me? He said, it was only temporary. And so it's too much going on right now. So she said, from what? He said, he said, you can't talk about that right now. It's too much. And they was going back and forth. And he said, you're not getting a concession. All that stuff. Basically, he told her, you're not getting a concession. All that stuff. And he said, cool, all that stuff. Because you're about to get out. He said, really? You're not going to tell me to delete the pictures? You're not going to tell me to do this? You're not going to tell me to do that? You going to let my son? He didn't really care. He had enough with Bella. Because he said he still don't like that he was with Roderick. And fucking around with Roderick, all that stuff, trying to hurt me. She said, you hurting me by waving with Roderick. She said, what do you think I do? I'm going to spend my life tonight. You're not giving me what I want, all that stuff like that. And that's it. So left alone. And you could saw his face. So he was tight. So she went home. And this motherfucker emptied her apartment. I mean, empty her apartment. Empty apartment. Looked like an apartment that was dead and got moved into. Empty her apartment. The only thing he didn't touch was Joaquin, because that's his son. He didn't touch his room. But he emptied the whole apartment. Her bedroom, her living room, everything was empty. I said, damn. He had a power like that. He's a man, I guess. And also, when she was trying to call him, he disconnected the phone. I said, damn, Bella. You pissed off the man who was paying all your shit, buy all your furniture, had your phone bill, all that stuff like that, and you pissed him off, and now you got cut the fuck off. So she went to go talk to his assistant, the one that Marva questioned last week, and she was trying to bribe him. She said, you know, you're breaking all the kind of rules with this. I can't do this. I can't accept all that stuff. And she said, can you look at this? I know you be good. You got the good connection, all that stuff. Can you do this? Go give her a dress and try and get her to buy her a dress. She said, it's no money. You can just get her her stuff. She put the thing down and Bella walked out. Soon as Bella walked out, Evan was out there in the thing. Slide the door out. I said, oh, you fucking her too? What the hell? So he came out. She said, that's your mistress. We can't have this again. He said, okay, cool. We have to do about that, but let's do what we got to do. Walked in, she drew her robe off. She had a freaking Bondis outfit. He took his thing off with the little cakes and everything. He had his little freaking leather outfit. She said, assume the position. He got on force and she was whipping at his finger. I said, oh, you got some kinky ass shit, BDSM going on right here. 50 Shades of Grey kind of freaking scene. Like, I was like, yo, Evan, you is fuck the freak out. You got tricks up your sleeve or all these freaking surprises to us. Right? That was ambitious, y'all. I really enjoyed that. I can't wait till next week. Talk to y'all later, right? Peace.